Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing another session in the Hawk 30. I have recorded one session already. You'll probably see that video maybe a week, 2 weeks for this one, but we're going to do another session in the Hawk 30 because I have a lot of time off from work. This is actually my last day off, but I went home and to see my parents, and I should call this home now, but I went to see my parents, went to see my sister. I've done a lot in the last week, but now that I am back in Texas, I've had a lot of time to play World of Tanks, and I want to give you guys as much content as I can. So it is now getting close to Friday night, and I have to work tomorrow through the weekend. So we're going to do another session in this since I just got a day of premium. I'm going to load up some coin boosters and all this stuff. And we have also the clan reserves on. I'm running the premium, and we're going to go ahead and get into some battles with the Hawk 30. I've played this vehicle quite well. We just got done with our session in the G-Store, by the way. It was pretty good. There was a really good game on proc in there for you guys. And we've been going up by damage. Not necessarily by spotting damage, but we've been going up by damage. You can see I'm actually doing more damage in this vehicle than assist damage. And I feel like in most light tanks, that's pretty rare. I'm very aggressive with this tank because it has such a powerful gun, man, and the HE shells have such high pen and damage, and this thing can just rip people apart ridiculously. You just have to be careful that you don't get ripped apart yourself because you only have 20, 25 armor in pretty much all places. And it's 8 in the back, actually, which is really bad. So that's really how you have to play this thing in my eyes. The view range is very good, so it's very good at active scouting, but if you run the low noise exhaust, the bounty low noise exhaust, you still get over 40% concealment. And then look at the dispersion and the DPM on this vehicle and the aiming time. It even has gun depression. Like, this tank to me is better than the LT432. I actually prefer this thing over the LT432. The only good thing about the LT is it has that turret armor, and that's what makes it really, really nasty. But the gun doesn't do that much damage compared to the Hawk 30, and I actually do more damage in the Hawk than I do in the LT432. My win rate is higher. Like, I don't know, man. I'm in love with this vehicle. This is honestly one of my favorite light tanks now, guys. I can't believe I went so long without owning this tank. This thing is just so much fun to play because you can be so aggressive in it. But you can still scout when you need to scout. And again, the view range is insane, so you can active scout. Like, this thing just has it all. It's just really fat, man. That's what you have to be careful of. It's really fat. It's a very, very fat tank and kind of tall as well. So you just have to be mindful trying to go through bushes and certain things, right? Because I've been outspotted before by tank destroyers even, just anything, because you don't realize how much the tank is sticking out when it's in the bushes, right? So just be very, very careful, guys, of that, and play the tank aggressively, but remember, you don't have armor, right? You have no armor, so just be really, really careful. Don't ever bite off more than you can chew. I say all these things, but it's especially true with the Hawk 30 because for me personally, I'm always finding that I'm doing way too much. Like, trying to do way too much too fast, trying to get, these HE shells to pen for like 320 in someone's face because you want the HE pens so bad, man, that you kind of lose it. Right? You lose yourself in the game and don't realize that you've lost a lot of HP or whatever, or you end up just diving into multiple enemies, and you don't want to do that, man. Don't do that, guys. It's really stupid. I think I'm just going to play mid here. It looks like this bad chat wants to go to the right. We have the even 90 as well. Like, I feel like we'll be okay in the west if the even's going to go west. Or, I'm sorry, south, I guess it is. So I'm going to try and poke this ridgeline and see what we have. It's possible that the even 90s might try and go up the ridge. Okay. Missed a shot on the Saladin. It's fine. LHMTV is going up. He was. He's no longer. Even 90s here. Interesting. Oh, wow. I didn't realize the rock protected him that much. I thought he was going to start coming back out, Shows how much I know about this map. Okay. Even is here. I'm not that surprised about that play. Just trying to assess where everybody is. Yeah. Can't really poke in this vehicle, man. I'm trying to do too much again. 274A is obviously going to have the advantage here. Just trying to figure out what else I want to do here. I feel like this map is a lot more about brawling than it is about spotting. So I'm just not very good with this map. Iron Arnie was there. Sometimes I'm successful in poking around this corner and spotting like tank destroyers sitting in that bush. I'm just not really seeing anything to do here. I'm honestly not seeing much here. Okay, there's the even. Don't have the gun depression. What the heck, man? Give me something to do here. Kanonen and WZ are probably south. Yeah, man, this is all just a brawling fight. I don't know what the heck I can do here. I'm just going to start running away from here and trying to find something else to do. And kind of retreat safely using these rocks, so I'm going to do that. And maybe try and see what's going on in this south area, because that's the only place I see where we're kind of weak. And I can't do anything in this mid. Sometimes you can poke if you're not being contested, but they have the 274A here, and it's just not working, man. Like, there's just... I don't feel like I can do anything, so... I'd rather take the time to retreat and reposition and try and find something to do here. I do kind of want to find this even. I'm spotted here. I think this guy is sitting right there. I think he's still sitting right there. Just hoping that like Kanonen or WZ doesn't come around the corner. If I had to guess, I would say this guy is sitting like right here. Right in here somewhere, maybe? Where was he last lit? In the mid here? Maybe he's in this bush line. Okay, WZ. Wow, this guy actually has the gun depression to hit me. I have to run away from here, man. I have no choice. Goodness gracious, man. Give me a break. Okay, this guy's going to come around this corner, and I'm going to be right here. Goodness me, man. What the heck? I think even can outspot me here, even in all these bushes. God, I feel useless in this game, man. I don't know what else to do. We have nothing to show for it at all. The mistake I made was going up there when I had no support. I'm trying to kind of find something to do, and it just nothing's really working in this game, unfortunately. Okay, even's down here now. I have no HP. Like, I don't even want to come out of here. I don't know where the WZ is and all that. Okay, there's the Kanonin. At least we're countering somebody. I feel like we're in a decent position. Okay, here's WZ. Okay, can I get away from the Kanonin is the question. I have no idea how I'm getting away from these things, guys. Jeez. Wild, wild, wild. Okay. The Even's still full HP, which is really bad for me. Because it means I can't really push him at all. That's the problem. I have no HP to use. How can I fight this guy? This guy's doing a really good job, man. Like a really, really good job. I don't know what else to do here. They're just in better positions, man. I can't do anything with the amount of HP I have. Can't even auto-lock this guy either. Jeez, man. That was one of the wildest games I think I've ever had on this map. We only did 575 spotting. I auto-locked the Even, didn't even hit him with the auto-lock. So, from like freaking 50 meters away. The Scorpion's just calling everybody clowns, man. I don't know, man. I have a problem with this map where I feel like no matter what I do, it's always the wrong play. A lot of times I'll try and go to the south on this map, but I find that it's very, very difficult to spot this area despite there being like a lot of trees here. Like you can knock all these trees and create a pocket for yourself, and you still can't spot any of the tank destroyers here or spot any of the tank destroyers here. I just feel like I can never spot anything from that location. So that's why I'd rather go to the mid with an aggressive tank like the Hawk 30. But I just didn't see any plays we could make. And then we left that side of the map wide open, and it was my mistake to go over there. I just lost so much HP. But at least we got some spotting from the WZ YOLOing after me. But the Even being full HP, man, just, I mean, he had every advantage there. There's nothing I can do in that situation. I just don't have the HP. I'm a one-shot to him, so I really know what else to do, man. Brutal. All right, let's get into the next game, guys. Probably one of the worst games I've played in the Hawk 30 by numbers in, jeez, like the last 100 battles I've played in the tank, dude. I mean, very rarely I will have a 0-0 game, but I just didn't know what else to do with that game, man. I didn't know what else to do there, guys. I really didn't. Just kind of at a loss for what the heck to do. But I think our biggest issue was leaving the south side of that map almost wide open. So would have liked to get at least one shot to the Even, dude. I couldn't believe that last shot missed. I couldn't believe that. Alright, let's see if we can make it up on this map, which probably we won't because Siegfried Line is also a garbage map for spotting, but I'm going to try my best, man. Jeez. I think because this is a 7-8 game, I'm actually just going to take this position and try and do damage. I'm the only light tank, though. What is it, LT-432? Or is there 2 light tanks? Yeah. So we have the LT. I'm hoping this guy is not going to come to the same location I am. Like, please go passive scout, man. He's not. He's going to come to me. Alright, go then. This isn't a bad spot for the LT either, but... I had good sessions in every other tank, man, and I just feel like nothing is going right in this vehicle today. There we go. Like the other session we had in this a week or 2 ago, that you will see it, but it was yesterday that I played it, or 2 days ago. Wasn't very good either, man. Like every other session has been good. This is just the cursed tank right now, man. I cannot do anything with this vehicle. Ooh, there's the LT. Not spotted here. I don't think I can pen this guy, actually. There, it's a really good shot. I have a feeling this guy's going to come up and over. Yeah. It's going okay so far. We really got to make up this score for last game, man. So last game was really bad. But for some reason, I still don't feel like I played it that bad. It's just like there was just nothing for me to do safely that I could see. Dude, stop poking out, man. Let me help you. That's why I'm camping. This is why I don't make this play, man, because you end up just sitting out here, and then you're like permanently spotted, and you can't do anything. Like this guy just has to sit here now. Eventually, he's gonna get dead. Okay, I think this guy will get comfortable and poke this. That's what we want. We want him to poke this. Okay. Beautiful. Did the LT-430... Yeah, the LT died on their team. So I think now we try and take the mid. Trying to put this bush in between me and the T-44 so I don't get lit coming up to here. That's what I'm trying to do. Just one of those simple little things. I'm going to sit here. And then anytime the T-44 pokes out, we should be able to light him. And we just kind of have to wait for the team to push in. I really don't want to make any stupid plays after fumbling on the previous game, so... Yeah, that game's gonna bother me, man. I'm just trying to think of like what the heck else I could have done in that last game, man. But I can't. Because it's those kinds of games that bring down the mark substantially, guys. I think maybe we would have been better off maybe just going south or something. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Okay, this team has to keep advancing. I don't want to run out there. What is it? The Cheeto is like the only one that's actually not spotted. But the Sioux is out there as well, sitting here. I'm thinking if I rush this guy, I just really don't want to take hits from like the Su-130 and stuff. There's still 9 minutes. So I don't want to get too aggressive. If Artie lands a lucky shot on this guy, Lorraine has a good angle here. Okay, Sue moved, so now I'm going to rush this guy. Sue moved. Oh my god. It's fine. Didn't think I can drive up onto this thing. I swear, man. Game mechanics are just strange sometimes. Like sometimes you just ricochet right off of things, other times you drive up on top of them. Okay, shot to the Indian. Shot to the BP. One more and then I'm going to move. Okay, he's moving. I'm not going to have a shot. Let's go. Hopefully the Su-130 hasn't made an adjustment yet. I like to be able to get to this ridge line and spot the rest of this enemy team. I think we can increase our spotting damage and then can at least try and bring back a combined score after that last game. Okay, it's the GW. Or Cheeto. I don't know why I said GW. Poked way too high. It's a miracle that guy didn't hit me. Just trying to avoid Artie. Back up, back up, back up, and then we'll go forward. Okay. Crusader totally missed his shot. I should have just kept backing up. Let's try that. I know I have the HE loaded. Take this shot. Okay. That's good. 3,056 damage, 2,342 assist after the Scorpion dies as well. That's pretty good, man. We did over 5,000 combined in this game, so I think we brought back the combined score. Thank God. This is what you have to do, guys. If you have a really, really bad game, you have to have a really, really good game to balance it out. Okay. Yeah, that was a good game, man. Top by experience. Top by damage. Made 140k out of that. And we're now at 1528 damage, 1472 average assistance after doing basically nothing the first game. We had 500 spotting, so there you go, guys. You just got to balance it out, man. Holy crap, dude. What an awful first game, man. What an awful first game. This is going to be a damage game, so... And it's a tier 10 match. So what I do on these maps is I load this setup. I have vents, rammer, V-stab, and then the rammer directive or whatever the heck it is. And I just load the HE from the beginning. I go to the east, to the 9-0, and I just try and whack anyone like the Bulldog or Even or whoever's going to run up there. It might be the Char model. The Char model 75 will probably beat us there. But I like to just whack people in the side plate with the HE because the HE in this tank is 102 millimeters of pen, and you hit for 320 HP. So I try and do that. Just have to be careful you don't get hit yourself. Probably eat my words. I'm never going to 3-mark this thing, man. I think I'm just too aggressive in this tank, honestly. That's why I keep... Okay, Boris will take one for the team as well from me. So 322, and if you just get one shot off, you're still at 322 damage at the start of the battle, right? So I think they're going to win. Even 90 is making an aggressive play. I'm going to adjust to this immediately. Excuse me. Alright, that's fine. Come this way then. Alright, what are you doing, man? Alright, you're doing what I'm doing. That's cool. See the Even right here? Yeah, he didn't even spot me. Just watching the hill and being mindful of the hill. But if this Even pokes out, I want to spank him with the HE. I think we'll probably lose this game. We lost the hill really fast, and the entire team is still on the base, basically. Is this even going to poke? Probably not. I don't want to get proxied by like the 277 either. Up on the hill. Okay, he went up here. Kunz is spotting me. I don't know what it is, but I just fucking hate people that sit in that bush, man. It's like they just sit there and wait the whole game for a couple of shots, dude. It's not a bad location to start at, but I hate when people just sit there the whole game. Okay, I'm lit here. This is dangerous. Man, very dangerous. I think it's, what is it, TVP letting me? I forget that the hill has these areas they can poke out and you're still spotted even at the base. So I can't even really challenge Even here either. He probably buggered off. This is why hill is pretty important, but you can't just stay up there permanently. Eventually, you usually have to push. I don't know what else to do, man. What else can we do on this map? Kind of want to try and support the 279E because he's alone, but... What's this map called? It's Tundra. I don't know what he wants me to scout, man. Like... I'm trying to find something to do. Again, we're running into another one of those situations where I just don't even know what to do. I often have this happen to me. I find that I have this happen to me pretty often on these types of maps. Like, I just don't know what the heck to do, man. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. They have the map. We don't. Okay. How the heck do I make this work? Thinking maybe we can do something like this to try and spot people on the corner of this hill. I don't know what else to do here, man. I'm trying my best. Try and put myself where the TDs are, basically. Load some heats. Is Furry blind fire me here? Like, this is a brawling map, man. The light tanks, like, you have to do damage, man. That's the only way you're gonna really make a difference on a map like this. You have to do damage. This tank has no gun depression on the back. Always forget that. Yeah, Skoda's gonna rip me apart here. There's literally nothing I can do against this guy. So, 1361 damage, guys. Like, what else? I don't know, man. Maybe you guys could play this better than me. This game and the first game, but like this is what happens to me sometimes when I'm trying to mark tanks. Like, I just don't. I get into these situations where I don't know what else I can do really to get any like assist damage and stuff. But we did 1361 damage. That's not awful. I would like to do like on the map like this. Sometimes I hold myself to like a standard of like almost 2,000 damage, right? Because these are the kinds of maps where you're just not really going to get a lot of spotting. So, oh man, these games with the Hawk 30, man, this is just like my cursed tank, man. But we still came out with, I mean, the second game was good enough where I feel like the combined score still isn't going to be terrible. 1472 damage, 981 assist. That's like, let's just calculate it like I normally do at the end of my sessions. It's still not that bad considering how bad the first and third game were, man. 1472 and 981 is 2453 combined. So can you believe that, guys? On what the heck was that Siegfried line of all maps, we did like 5,000 something combined, which kind of padded, I'll call it, this session. We still end up with like pretty much 2,500 combined, right? And I don't know how we managed that, but we managed it, right? So that's in between. Actually, it's even closer to the third mark. That's probably like, if we were to hold that, it would be like maybe 91 or 92% on the mark, something like that. And we're at 2417. So honestly, we actually did better than what I currently have on the mark. Can you believe that? The first and third game were utter garbage, man. And we still somehow, with the second game, were able to get enough to get this score combined. So there you go, guys. You have to make every game count. And we didn't make the first game count. I think we did okay in the third game with trying to do what we could, right? T103 is like, light tank, what's wrong with you? Go spot. You guys are awful. Fail. Light tanks. It's like, dude, it's Tundra. Like, you don't spot Tundra, you know. And when I tell you guys you don't spot Tundra, you don't spot Paris, I don't mean you never spot. I just mean you have to focus on damage for most of the game. You spot at the end of the game when it's necessary, or maybe get some initial spots at the beginning, but I'm telling you, you don't spot on these maps. They're brawling maps, and, you know, that's how you need to play them, right? The most we can do is spot the hill, but then I was trying to go to the other side of the map to help the 279E because he was completely alone. Like, we're trying to just find people that are YOLOing in and get some free damage, right? So, I try my best, guys. Again, I'm not a Unicom player. Definitely the first game, I think someone could have played it a lot better than me. And maybe the third. I think we played the second by the book. But there you go, guys. That's the Hawk 30. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.